It's the time to get down.
Wait, we'll see. We got to stop this one.
That's all right. You can go ahead because, I got something to say to people. Check it out. I got up this morning and I had a friend call me to come help him drive his car down the street, and that was more important than me working on this broadcast. So I apologized, and I told him that you can actually come on the show and explain the reason why you want me not to work on the broadcast of the show and drive down the street with you with your car. So that's my morning wake-up call, you guys. My boy, I'm not going to say his name. I'm just saying it because it's important.
My goodness.
I have to say it, man. Now back to the, let's see, the template, the pack stereo template. There we go. There we are.
We're getting there. Errors coming through, you guys. We're fixing it.
Oh, they're not worried about it. Not worried about it. Right now, they're probably preparing. Well, you already lost the people who are watching The View.
Well, we lost the view. Yes, we did lose the view.
Yeah, you
watchers.
lost the view. You lost them, man. It's already done. It's okay.
All right, everybody live. Welcome, Blog Talk Radio. I think all systems are go. We are in record mode. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. You don't have to do that. Let's see. Short intro, long intro. I don't know. It all depends. Depends on how
you get an intro. Huh?
Yeah, just get an intro, man.
Just get an intro.
Yeah, just get in there. I don't care. You don't have to do the whole thing, man.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's Wednesday, and guess what? Special broadcast week. I'll say it again. Special broadcast week, you guys, because we're doing something different today. Hey, we got special things because all week long it's been that way. Special music. Yesterday was the Hot Ass concert.
Yep.
Kristen Commodore, Eddie Gray. We'll be putting that on Facebook this morning. You guys got to check it out. It was wonderful. But today we got to give you a live concert review on Sade.
Yeah, boy.
Last night.
I'm waiting.
Down at the Anaheim. That was called the Honda Center.
Okay.
Because it was the Pond.
I don't know if that's a good name.
I don't know. But everybody, that's what's going to be today. Then we got some other indie music, some original stuff that Big shot.
Yeah.
King. That's right. You went out and saw King. You went out and got King. But it's going to be King. Also, Clear Soul, original video production that I produced.
Right.
Come and take a look at this group, hot jazz group, young jazz group, as we take you and introduce you to Indie World. It's that kind of day, Big, and special broadcast.
Ordinarily I would tell you guys about the hot picks and new sports, but this is our week off. All it means is that we do less research on the template of the show. But today, we're going to sit back and talk about Sade. Now, I want pros and cons. I know fans want to give a pass, but I want to make sure you guys bring me the Sade that I expect. Now, I'm not letting up on you, man, so I'm
this is an impromptu segment because today is a special broadcast. But we had to tell you. That's because I went last night. That's what they're talking about.
Yes, sir.
I'm a soldier of love.
That's it.
Soldier of love.
There it is.
That's Sade. Soldier of love. It's so good to see her. She was fine as all get out.
Yeah.
Man.
So, here's the thing. I'm not going to talk about the John Legend thing. We're going to wait until you officially start with Sade, and then we'll come behind that.
It was a John Legend was the opening act.
Right. There you go. And I'm going to kind of field some comments on the Gardena Jazz Festival, man. There were hair colors in the crowd, and I think it's a new statement of hairstyles coming.
Well, I think we got to do it ourselves, Dave.
No, I'm not.
I'll color mine if you color yours.
Yeah, but what? No hair, man.
That's right. Just have like orange on the chin.
Yeah, you know what? I can do
orange
that.
Goatee.
I can do that, man. I can do that. I have no problem. But about to lose this hair, man. In the meantime, let me say this. Were you around a very, let's say, colorful crowd of fans for Sade, or was it just conservative?
Oh no, they was live. They was getting their drink on.
Okay, that answers the question. That's a drink, right? All right.
That's right. Getting that drink on.
All right, it's time for you to wave your hand. You want to
wave your hand? Come on, everybody.
You want to?
Let's just do what we came to do.
I think you want to do it, right?
Just be cool.
There you go.
Oh, Lord. W-E-F-U-N-K.
You can't take
We
that,
funk.
You still that's copyrighted. You can't take it no more, man.
Mind your wants, for somebody wants your mind.
Yeah.
Everybody, welcome, welcome. It's a special day in the neighborhood because this is special broadcast week. The last month of the week, we always do a special broadcast showcasing some of our favorite moments of things that we've either produced on our own shows or things that we've gone out and captured. So it's really an incredible week. We had a great start on Monday.
Yeah.
But then yesterday, we had Kristen Commodore and Eddie Gray.
Yes, sir.
Over 90 minutes live in studio, a really indie focus with music performances, previews of upcoming tracks. Kristen, who's got a track that's now been submitted for a Grammy.
Yeah, she's throwing her hat in the ring, and of course that's because of the request. You know, she's humbled. She's going to say, well, I'm going to go ahead. But you know how you had to push people? Like somebody had to push you to go and get with your ex-girlfriend.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I had to really thank her for the wonderful things she said about us, Vic. Because she did. She went online and she posted a piece about how we supported her from the beginning. You know, check this out, and I'll read this. And it's on Facebook, you guys. Kristen Perry Commodore. Eddie and I had an amazing experience this morning at Pack Stereo TV. They gave me my start a year and a half ago, and Danielle Holland introduced me. Since that show, I was able to gain a fan base in Europe, Denmark, and the Netherlands. You have to give props for people who have helped you achieve your success. Mario Hemsley and Victor Allen, thank you.
Uh-oh.
Thank you,
oh, yeah.
Kristen.
There you go. Got you.
Thank
Much
you,
love.
Kristen.
Much love, yeah.
And then Eddie, too, you know, had a great time, was talking about it. He's been out there posting pieces. Then we've had some of our old friends, like Emel Bonte,
Right.
logged in and said he liked this show.
You know what? Hey, and
That's my buddy.
Got to give juice to Marvin Spiller because, you know, Kristen did say, you know, since he's been involved with her in this journey, since, you know, recently, within the last year, amazing things have happened from the business perspective of how they approach music. You know, there's the creative and there's the placement of live performances, but he is an initiative person, so he's constantly thinking in ways of going in on from the business platform. So I want to give love out to Marvin as well. So, you know, and it's no joke. Hey, Eddie's the man. You know, Eddie tried to play humble, and he's tried to spread a rumor yesterday that he can't dance. That was just to keep him from dancing. So I'm just letting you know, Eddie, we know otherwise.
Oh, yeah,
man.
you know, Eddie trying to be all humble.
Right.
That's cool, Eddie.
It's okay.
It's cool, Eddie.
It's all right.
We got you, dog.
Yeah, you know, that's
why
all
your
right.
boys will blow your horn. See, we'll tell everybody, Eddie's the shit.
Right.
And you just sit there and go, oh, you know.
Yeah, Mario,
What can I
check this
say?
out.
You know, I'm just...
Thank you. Now, Mario, pretend like you're like somewhere on the beach or in the amphitheater or a small little area, and you sit down with a guitar. And there's maybe women around. You don't think that they're going to be gravitated to that?
You bring the guitar, they bring the wine. Hell, you bring the guitar, they bring all the other. They bring the munchies, the drinks.
Right.
You know, so yeah, Eddie gets over. So you guys, anyone, I'm telling you right now, you can go up there. They've already loaded up on YouTube. So
Right.
if you go to youtube.com/Morning Coffee Crew, that's the Morning Coffee Show site on YouTube. If you go there, we cut it up into 10 pieces yesterday. So you got 10 segments. I'm in the process right now of uploading the full-length version
Right.
to YouTube.
That's right.
Man, that thing's it may not get there till tonight. It's
right.
uploading right now.
Right.
So that's uploading. So go see Kristen Commodore. Go see Eddie Gray live performances. See their new track. Here to listen to the new tracks and see how we kick it with indies.
That's right. And I gave you guys all the props. We got you back. Now we're gonna talk Sade, man.
We got to talk Sade.
Okay.
And reminding you all, you are listening to Morning Coffee special broadcast show.
That's
Again,
right.
a special week, a little different. We're not doing the regular thing because we have so much video.
Yep.
But you guys, as it turned out, I hemmed and hawed because the tickets were so expensive. So, you know, there's a whole lot of perspectives on this. And people say, well, Mario, you get kind of cheap. Well, you know, I get older, I get more thrifty. You know, it's funny how your attitude changes. You chasing women no more. Everything changes. Your car,
everything.
All of a sudden, you have extra money to work on the house because you ain't chasing them. In the
That's
street.
right.
But needless to say, I went online and looked around because I was getting hungry for some Sade tickets, and people were talking about Sade with John Legend. I wanted to see the show. It was coming to the Honda Center, formerly the Anaheim Pond.
Right.
So I talked to some people. They turned me on. They told me, go look at the Sade site. So I went up there. Wasn't as, a lot of stuff available. But Vic, like $125 a piece
Yes.
for like way up top
Right.
in the back.
Wait, and when you say in the back,
Okay, you imagine. Okay, here's the like the arena, right?
Right.
Stage over here, right?
Gotcha.
We way over here, up high, high. Because you know what? One of the things that I was watching all night was
Right.
women go up and down them stairs in them heels. Because, people dress inappropriately. It is a Sade concept, but they don't realize they got them stairs. So they got 4-inch spikes,
Right.
stilettos.
Right.
And I'm just saying, y'all, you're going to kill yourself. I'm watching people come down the stairs.
Okay, so
So it's 100 and
Right,
quarter.
that's
I
what
want to say that because
Right.
it used to be for 100 and quarter, I was in Section A.
right, I got you.
Now I'm in Section D
You're in deep.
for 100 and a quarter. So cool, it's no problem.
Yeah, markup is cool.
No, it's 250, and,
Yeah.
and that's face value.
Right.
That's not.
Right.
That's not a ticket where where the ticket brokers.
Right.
That's a face 120. I email you your tickets.
Right. And let me just say this, from what you're telling me, that since everybody came, they made a huge profit.
Packed. And by the way, the whole ticket thing, that's everybody. And the prices, I'm railing on that anyway. But
Right.
anyway, it was packed.
Yes.
And so I wanted to go with someone special. So I picked a good friend because
go.
I wanted someone who would really appreciate the show.
Right.
And so I picked a good friend of mine. So Celeste and I, we made a deal. I called her and said, "Come on, we go to the show.
Right.
And you're gonna drive." Now, fellas, see, women think they know. See, now let me tell you the shit. This is the trip. She has a GPS on the dashboard, and the GPS keeps going. No, go this way. I said, Celeste, this is not the way I usually go to the Anaheim,
Right.
because it's Disneyland, right?
Right.
She said, "Oh no, this goes right to the side." I know. And so we drive along. I said, "Okay, because it's cool. We leave really early. 8:00 concert. We leave like 5,
Right.
5:30.
Right.
But
I
it's
know
rush
where you're
hour
going with
traffic.
this.
So the whole way down to the GPS keeps saying, no, go this other way, go this other way, go this other way. No, they wrong. You don't know how the GPS is wrong. They're always wrong. I said, okay. Finally, we on the 405. Now, we down in Orange County, though. We
Right.
waited. I said, Celeste, at what point, to me, Anaheim is over there.
Right.
She said, well, I recognize this street here. Now, okay. So she gets off. Dude, we are like half an hour on surface streets, like,
I don't even say it, man.
Now tell you what time we left.
Right.
So, that's my girl, because I'm going to feed her. I'm going to feed them, Just, I'm old school.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm old school. So she found a place to eat. So, so we said we'd go eat. Now, we got to get up there. It's damn near 7 o'clock. And I'm like,
Whoa.
Celeste.
Whoa.
We left about 5:30.
Oh, okay.
But we had traffic. It took all this time. Well, gas. Oh, by the way, we didn't even get started because I had to put some gas in the car.
Wait a minute.
So we didn't even leave. You know how it is. I had to look and say, I got to get some money. Because these puppies drink. Let me go by the ATM.
But didn't she wash your car?
Oh, the outside was clean. But you can't just wash the outside.
Oh, I can't believe
Celeste had a bag of trash in the back seat because she was telling me stick that. Because we stopped by, fill up her tank, and then I get like 2 Snapples, couple of Starbursts, cheddar chips, and some pretzels. And we rolling down the street, headed to see Sade.
Oh, there you go.
So we get down there late, so we said we still hungry, right?
Right.
So we go to this fantastic restaurant. Now we got 1 hour.
Right.
Everybody in the restaurant, we still waiting our food. They getting up leaving. Hey, we got Sade tickets. People just getting up leaving. I'm like, where the hell our food? And it was wonderful. Stuffed shrimp with crab and, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful. And I'm saying Celeste, she said, we start debating about the show. Well, John Legend's starting. I only like really 2 songs.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm going to let you finish. I'm coming with
that's
this
what I'm saying. She could only like
All
2
right.
songs. So we talk about it. So we decided we're going to try to eat fast. Then we jump. So we eat fast. We pay the ticket. We jump in the car. She knows where we're going now. Are we ready to go down the street? And Celeste rolls down the window. She said, well, I'm not sure. She rolls down the window and shouts out to this guy selling T-shirts. Hey, where's the pond? He said, oh, yeah, you go down into the Zed, go down and go down there. So we ride down there about 10 minutes, and we don't really see the pond. So she asked these other folks. And she said, well, where's the pond? They said, well, the pond's way back there. And I said, Celeste, you know, I'm not sure I would have taken the first guy's advice. I mean, what did we ask random strangers for advice and then go where they say? Now, notice, all this time, we're still trying to get to the concert.
Right.
So we turn around, go back, and hit solid traffic.
Oh.
But now, it takes us a little time to get back to where we just left from. We go back to the same parking lot, park the car, and then walk to the walk down the street. Which is because the GPS was saying it's 1 mile. The whole way we walking, traffic stacked up trying to get into the concert.
Wow.
So now you hear this adventure I have to see Sade, y'all. I'm just telling you. Celeste, I love you.
Y'all,
I love you.
So what she did?
Celeste and I, we want them, but give it to us. That we didn't complain. We ran across other folks walking.
Okay.
And I told Celeste, Celeste, I thought last time, Celeste goes, well, yeah, you took me to Sade last time down here. I said, oh, really? Well, you should remember the goddamn traffic.
So wait a minute. So was she?
So she's like,
wait a minute.
You know, because I just complain. I've always got to complain.
So she launches GPS, goes to a stranger. No, goes to herself first and say, I remember. Goes to a stranger and you guys end up walking.
I say, well, you had a damn GPS. GPS don't work. Well, why are you paying? Mine works for me.
Celeste.
Mine works for me.
Celeste,
so we go in and John Legends are like his last song.
Oh, now this is where I'm going to hit you guys at.
Because first, the other thing, we get there and we realize, I knew, we're on the top 100 and quarter piece.
All right.
We're on the top.
Right.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 levels.
Gotcha.
So we at the far end, kind of, at the top.
Right.
Now, we couldn't find the elevator, so we walked up them stairs. Now, meanwhile, I'm seeing women in heels, all this.
Right.
You know, and everybody getting their drink on.
Gotcha.
And, you know, some of y'all can't walk in heels. You can't walk in heels no damn way.
Right.
And after about that third beer,
It's
you
over.
really can't walk in no damn heels.
But they want to show you that they got the heels.
I was hoping, I was praying for people. Please don't fall.
Right.
Please don't fall, because I know you're going to kill yourself right up here. It was,
So this is a journey before Sade's on stage.
yeah, then we finally get to our seats, which we got a nice little spot up high.
Right.
Way in the back for 100 and a quarter. You know, I said, damn, you know, you guys, that's why I don't chase women no more. You figure 100 and a quarter a ticket.
Somebody's going to pay, man.
And then you bought dinner too.
Yeah, somebody's going to pay. I mean,
So you look
it's
up,
all
you
relative.
say, how much did you spend for that night? And see all the high prices, guy, I'm worth it. Now Celeste is worth it. I just say, you see them spend about $300. It was more, you ended up spending about over $300
Right.
for a night at Sade.
But
That's cool, I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying, this is why I don't chase.
But look, the bottom line is, though, Celeste's people. Yeah, you know,
I love her.
Celeste is, you're not a dog, but you're the kitty cat dog.
Well, I must not chase the cat.
Yeah.
That's my friend.
That's it.
That's my buddy. I love her. We
All
we go way, 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 way back.
But now you know where I'm coming to.
So the Sade concert, you guys.
Yes, I'm waiting.
Okay, let me tell you something. First of all, the set was gorgeous. The fans were fired up and drinking. And the set was beautiful. And my girl was looking wonderful.
Oh,
Now, she started out, her voice was a little,
say it.
she was a little raspy
A
on the
little-
first few songs, okay?
Now, was it
First
any
couple.
of the songs that are hot songs?
Well,
that she
because she started out with Soldier of Love, which doesn't require a whole lot.
was, right.
But she warmed into it and then was solid. But the first couple, she was a little more raspy, okay?
Right.
But she warmed, because I was like, oh, please don't be raspy. Don't be doing no.
Yeah.
But she warmed into it and she really came with it. And the thing about it, she really seemed to be enjoying herself. Really paced the show. You know, the difference is, I don't know about you guys. Now, the last CD, Soldier of Love.
Right. No, I understand. Right.
Yeah, I liked, you know, to me, okay, it wasn't my favorite Sade CD. Now, everybody will get mad. You know, Sade fans, that's how they are. They love Sade. You can't talk about, they get pissed off. I said, you like the latest Sade CD? Yeah, I liked it. What songs you like? Soldier of Love. Well, what else? You know that,
The other one.
So nobody. If I can find one person,
Right.
who can name 3 songs,
I know.
off of Soldier of Love,
It's the
can't
legacy.
nobody.
It's the
Because
legacy.
really, the truth is, y'all don't play it.
Right.
You play Soldier of Love.
Love, right.
That's it.
That's it.
So me too. But that's okay because Sade, true to form, went back to her catalog, of which she has Wonderful, wonderful.
Right.
So you got a nice long set. A bunch of the old stuff. Now, I could have used a little bit more of the old stuff and less of the new stuff. Because
Right.
she did about 4 or 5 cuts on this.
Right.
I only need to hear one
Okay.
off of this.
Okay.
And the other thing, I don't know about y'all, I hate sing-along things. They only did a little short one, but I hate sing-alongs. You know, when I just go, come on, you going to sing this side? Because I go, I didn't pay to see these sons of bitches sing. I paid to see you sing. I don't want to hear them sing. I don't want the little kids come up on the stage, little girls. They didn't do that, but I hate all that shit.
Okay, let me stop you.
I hate all that. Just sing the
Wait.
goddamn song.
Let me just stop you for a second because you bring up a good point. Now, remember the days back when you was following Funkenteleke and
Yes.
Placebo Syndrome,
Yeah.
Dr. Funkenstein, George Clinton, Tommy.
Yeah.
Did you not sing along with them?
I hate it when they call people up on stage, even back then. Because you know what? What happens with people like Sade, this is what happens. I know their music so much
Right.
that I'm thinking while they doing all that, damn, you could have been doing, you know.
What if they
one
called
of
you
my
up on
songs.
stage?
I don't want my ass up on stage, but that's different. I might want mine. Maybe I'll change mine.
Yeah, you wait a
But
minute.
I don't want no little
Okay.
kids. Patty LaBelle used to invite everybody on stage. The front row kids, people in the back. I'm like, Patty, you could be singing, you
Right.
know, another song.
Okay.
10 minutes of bullshit.
Okay.
And I said, that could have been 2 songs.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, you know, I don't know about y'all, but I hate when people come up on stage. I hate that. I don't want to see them sons of bitches. Hope they fall down on the way up.
But they do
I don't
fall
even
down.
want to. I don't even want to see it. Don't go up on stage. I hate that.
So let me just say this. I'm gonna back you up
I
too.
don't know. I hate that.
I mean, you hit me with Sade being she warmed up.
She was fine.
She
too.
was fine.
Body
She came-
looking all juicy,
No,
just a little extra, like the
Right.
brothers like it. Just a little extra.
Just a little
Ooh,
extra.
ooh, ooh.
Now let me just do
I
this.
lick her armpit.
We're going to back up from a scale of a 10.
Uh-huh.
So you remove points, if any, from what wasn't
From
a
vocal-
10.
Okay, I remove points because I take off some for the number of tracks she did from Soldier Love. Even though she did a wonderful present, she did them way better than I liked them on the CD.
I got you.
But she has so much catalog, Vic. It's like Stevie Wonder.
Right.
When you go to
You don't look for new songs.
And Celeste is like, I try not to guess what they're going to sing so I won't be disappointed. I know, because see what happens in your mind?
Right.
You're like, I want to hear this.
Right.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this. And then they can't do everything you want to hear.
Right. I got
So
you.
that's the whole thing. I wanted to hear other stuff. So, but I can't. Other people, let me tell you, the crowd loved it.
Right.
It was also because it was her. It's been 10 years. It was a wonderful spectacle. It was history.
Right.
And she was wonderful to embrace and be with.
Right.
So the fact that she did more of these that I didn't want to hear as much as some of the old ones
Right.
didn't really make that much of a difference because it was still Sade.
Right.
And she was wonderful to be with. And she's like that. That's
Right.
why her fans like her. I too am a Sade fan. You know, we love her.
Yeah. I know.
And she comes out and she said, you know, when you in love, 10 years ain't a long time.
Now you like
And
that
everybody
part. Right.
cheered.
Right.
Everybody cheered. They said, you know, she said, I haven't done another CD. I haven't done a CD in 10 years. She said, but 10, you know, when you're in love, time flies.
And you know, let me tell you something else that happens. We get older, but we think she doesn't. Basically, Sade is around 50.
More freckles.
Isn't she more
She's
like 50? She's 50.
She's got a lot more freckles, you
right.
guys. And I was
She
talking
always
to people.
had freckles.
Some people commented. I
Right.
said, yeah, you know, as you get older, you undergo changes.
Right.
Everybody undergoes changes.
Right.
But I'm telling you, anybody who likes Sade, the men, you know, and when she changed her hair up. You know, she also did, Vic?
What?
She changed outfits and put on some of the classic Sade outfits. Like she did the black.
Went
Then
backwards.
she came back with the little half jacket,
Yeah,
you know.
oh, that's hot.
So then
Yeah,
she
that's
did some
it.
dresses. So she
Yeah.
took you through some of the old Sade outfits.
She retroed you.
And
Took
had
you
her
back.
long ponytail. Then when she let her hair down.
Oh, yeah.
She came back and had the hair down, half over her face.
Right.
Man.
I know.
Better than Viagra.
Right. Did
Better than Viagra.
Now, did Celeste have hope after you got to that moment?
Well, we were both happy for her because, you know, we're fans.
Right.
You know, the first time Sade came on concert, the first time,
Right.
I saw her 2 nights.
Right.
I saw her 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
That's how much I was.
That's
I was
a
there-
fan.
Yeah, I was on the 30th row and on the 5th row.
So really, right now, you've already said there's only been 1 point taken away.
You know, if you love
Outside
the
of that,
new
that was
CD,
it.
if you love the new CD, and you're going to be willing to have some of those tracks and some of the classic tracks,
Right.
Because some of you might feel shorted because you may want some of the tracks
Right.
she didn't get to.
Right.
But you're not going to complain whatsoever about what she did with the one she played. Okay?
Right.
You're not going to complain.
Okay.
She was totally Sade, you guys, and you get off. You get off.
Now,
Off.
I'm going to ask GNN to explain being in Paris seeing Sade and WTF. Now, you have to elaborate on that for those of us who may be slow with the context
That's right.
of
And
words.
we're still waiting to hear about the bidets.
Right. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. Now that we got a 9 from Sade, because one thing about...
I didn't give her a 9.
Well, you haven't given her a 10.
She's more than that. She's more than a 9.
Oh, what is she
Because
then?
it's the history, you guys. Some artists are like that. That's why I went to see Barry White before he died and James Brown.
Right. What are you giving her?
You got the experience of being with Sade coming back from 10 years.
Right.
As an experience and a concert and the legacy. Even with all those differences, that's a 10.
You know what? You know what I think
It's
is
a
happening?
10, you guys, because you can't. I'm just telling you, it's a spectacle, and you're going to talk about
Right.
in the years that you were there.
Right. I'm going to tell you where I think Sade is at, and it's already been accepted.
Soldier Love.
Her fans and many people who are probably into her or not, she is what they call, we're looking to hear the songs you've already become famous. We're not looking for the new CD as much. We're less reliant on that being hot. We want to go back to where the songs meant a lot in our lives. You take 50
they
year olds,
cheered.
40 and 30 years old, they can go back and say, oh, I remember when. That's more valuable, I hate to say
It is more valuable.
than Soldier of Love CD and comparing
That's
to
what
what
I
impact.
said.
Yeah.
But check it out. I would ask everybody else, and I don't want y'all to start throwing thunderbolts at my ass through the internet. I have one Sade song that's a classic song.
Right.
And I did enjoy it, but when it comes on the radio, I have to admit, I cannot take Smooth Operator.
Because it's been replayed a lot.
Only because you guys, is anybody else there? I remember one time I was on, it was like that Boys the Men song.
Right.
I changed the channel 3 times on the radio, and they played Smooth Operator back in the day so much
Yeah.
that they was the only Sade that I finally just was OD'd. I said, I cannot take friggin' Smooth Operator. And when I play Sade stuff, I never play
Right.
Smooth Operator.
Right. It's hard.
But she did a wonderful job.
No.
And I went back there with her. I
When
did.
she's live, all that goes away. Because you get to see it.
But you guys, some songs, I don't know about you guys, but they played it on the radio. I mean, I went there, I switched, it was on 3 channels.
Right.
Just like that Boys to Men.
I know.
Boys.
I'll make
I'll make love to you.
I know. You just.
I used to hate I liked the song, but they played it so much, I hated it after a while. I'll make love to you if you want me to. I was like, ready to freaking pow.
Right. That's all right.
But you know what, you guys?
That's all right, man.
You see I'm wearing my T-shirt. Now,
Yeah.
the other thing is I do not buy T-shirts
Right.
outside of concerts.
Right.
I know too many people who do that for a living. I know too many.
But you did on that one, didn't
Well,
you?
plus I wanted to make Celeste. I said, come on, Celeste, you want a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
She's like, well, then she took the T-shirt vendors to a whole lot of changes, which T-shirt, checking them for spots, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, and plus she looks better in a T-shirt than you do.
Well, let them get wet.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
my
would
man tits don't compare with hers.
That's all right. Okay. Now, GNN was in Cowboy Heaven, so I know that he's talking about a rope and everything else. I'm gonna leave that alone. I want to go because you basically said she gets a 9 point something.
Well, you guys, the only thing you could take off for, I'm serious, was that she started a little raspy. Her voice is not as strong as the old days. So those of you who are really into tonal, you're going to notice some of the change.
you lose
I
it.
said that on the CD, though.
Yeah.
But it's still solid. It's
Right.
still really solid.
Right.
And her energy was solid.
Yeah. I hear
And
you.
great. And she looked wonderful.
Wonderful. Right.
I mean, if you like the look of Sade, I was just going, damn, girl, you fine.
Right.
And you know what? I don't know, y'all. I seen pictures of her parents. I still can't never see how that came out. This is a master DNA.
That's God's wisdom.
You got to see pictures of. Go look up on Google Sade's parents.
and
then
gift.
this is God's. That's right. Because how do you come up with Sade?
Right. Yeah.
But Vic, so the only thing I take off, and remember I said, she does a bunch of stuff from the Soldier Love. I'm not as crazy about that. But still, when she does it,
Okay.
wonderful presentations of it that make
Right.
you like it. More than like when I went and saw Stevie do Secret Life of Plants, Stevie
Right.
Wonder.
Right.
He made me go back and play the album again.
Okay.
So Sade will make you, if you're not into Soldier Love,
Right.
I broke it out. She will make you go back and play it again.
Okay.
But still, that's the only thing, and you got to go. Only thing else, bitch, 125
okay.
for the
But-
section D.
Right.
It's
Now-
like where I used to sit was like $800.
Okay. So
I'm like, damn.
You got to give a score.
I'm
9 what?
I'm fucking something. Excuse me. $800. I
Come
need
on,
a
man.
BJ on the way to the damn
We want to
concert.
be. Everybody's waiting for you to give that 9.
She gets
whatever.
a 10.
Oh, you giving her straight out 10. You
I'm
retro.
saying
Okay.
that even with those critics, like I do with the hot picks, even with those criticisms,
Right.
it's a wonderful show. It's a memorable show, and you'll be glad you went. And it's a point in history. That plus
Right.
about it being a point in history.
Right.
There are concert series that are famous. I was at Marvin Gaye.
Right.
The sexual
Right.
healing series.
Right.
I was there.
Right.
When he showed his golden underwear on stage.
That's a bit much to take, but
I'm just saying,
you.
I've been there when they acted the damn fool. I seen Shaka Khan just high enough
Right.
on stage when she blew so bad.
Right.
You said, damn.
Now let me ask you. I'm gonna use a different comparison here. Very few artists can transcend that much of time and keep you at that level where he says, "Wow, equal
Almost
to greater."
nobody.
Name someone who completely disappointed you using the same comparison. An artist that you've gone to see and said, with the same amount of time, just unbelievably disappointing. See, this is a good one. I've heard you. See, I've heard your comments on certain people.
It's some of the legacy artists I don't think you should go see anymore. Because my thing is this, everybody out there knows I'm a music lover. Go way back, stylistic, stelphonics, everything way back.
Right.
Now, some of them, when you go see them, you just get depressed.
That's what I'm saying.
See, the other thing is, I don't
find
mind
out.
you being old because I watched some doo-wops groups the other days.
Right.
I forgot it was the guys who did it. Oh, I forgot the name. I think it wasn't a Plaid. But anyway, it was a doo-wop group.
Right.
And one of them had a cane. Was on stage with a cane. Now, but wait. But they rocked.
Right.
And the singing, they moved, the grooving was good, and they were really an old doo-wop group, okay?
Right.
But that's different, see, because they brought it with the energy and the vibe now.
Right.
Other folks, they mess up and don't sound good, and they mess up the Delphonics. You should not go.
Now you're going back to the '60s group.
Yeah, most of mine are older, but I'm trying to think who's the last one you said I say I really didn't like.
You keep it in the old school groups. You weren't, if when I say old school, when I say old school, so it's not. You haven't really gone to see somebody who's more current, say in the last.
Oh,
10
I
years.
have, but not that. Was terrible.
Right.
You said the ones that were terrible.
Terrible.
See, what happens is I'm trying to think because I pick mine pretty good. I know if you're terrible, usually I'm not going to see you because I
Right.
would have heard by then.
Right.
Like everybody used to talk about Keith Washington. Right.
Yeah.
But remember Keith Washington?
Yeah, kissing you or something like that.
Right. So I never saw Keith Washington live. 'Cause everybody talks so bad.
Right.
I never went.
Right. So it wasn't.
So no, most of mine
it's
has
not
to do
with
with the
it.
oldie groups. There's some of the oldie groups that are not good anymore.
Okay, now I'm gonna do this because PMC wanted to know: was it a happy ending to your evening? Now you know what PMC is asking.
Man, that's my old friend. You know what? This is what I'd go out. See, I'm one of those cats. I got some old girlfriends that I love,
Right.
and I'm gonna love them till I die.
Right.
I'm not messing around.
Okay. Well, no, I
I
understand.
know what y'all trying to say.
No, I'm gonna
But
tell
had
you
the
what.
tickets been a little more expensive,
You would have thought about
I
it.
might have to get something.
Well,
damn
no,
it.
well, your
Just on
threshold.
principle, PMC.
Wait a minute. First of
you
all-
take them out, you spend $300 a ticket, you got to stick something.
I know brothers who have the $100 principle. Okay.
Hey.
Some brothers got the $50
That,
principle.
that night cost me $300 and something.
Well, ladies, it lets you know that if you want a gentleman at a
I
concert
ain't
without
spending
having
that
to be
on your
threatened.
ass. I ain't spending that on your ass. My Facebook will be fired up. Mario, hell no, I ain't taking you nowhere. Working on my house.
Now, let me ask you this because we went back. What concert, if you could go sitting in VIP front row, would you spend up to $500 per ticket? What artist?
Sade. You didn't say front row.
Front row.
Front row Sade for $500 a deal.
All right. What about?
I'm not saying I would spend that.
Right.
Here's the thing. This is why I call up one of my buddies with some money. I say, you buy your own day. Let's go. Forget these babes. And you know what? We'll make dates for dinner after the show. I got another buddy. He and I would always do the expensive shit that we didn't want to take nobody.
Right.
We would go. So yeah, we make dates for dinner after the show.
Right.
And you and I go to the awards.
Right.
When it's $500, I'm taking me.
Right.
Okay.
Now let me tell you this. There are a lot of women who are going to a concert is a romantic experience. So yes, I'm looking forward to what's the post-concert activity. So it's not just a man thing.
Max said bumping ugly.
Well, first of all, all right. They want to find out the real story for you,
This
bro.
is my long. Okay. I'm not gonna get on in my past, but I'm saying these are some of my old girlfriends. Let's just say they already earned their shit.
So
I laugh. Some of my old girlfriends,
Okay.
they were so good back in '96,
Dude, you know
95.
what? Wait a minute.
That, I got memories that go, and when I see them, I say, "Baby, you know I'm good for dinner. Come on, you know I'm good for dinner. I still love you. Come on."
Okay, all right. Now here's
Celeste is my ace buddy. People know that.
right.
That's
I know that,
we're
but you know
friends for
what?
life.
Yeah. Hey, look. Let's just say this: before the show came out, Friends with Benefits that existed a long time and has always been there forever. And there are friends with benefits.
I'm too old for that. They keep calling.
No. See, the part I'm saying is, most people have the benefit come first, and then if you elevate the quality of your benefits, you may become best friends. Usually everybody says, if you're a best friend, this is coming from the women's perspective. If you're my best friend, you can't go to the next level because you'll destroy the whole relationship.
No, you can. My thing was, because as I considered going to the show, there were other folks that I could have gone with. But, no, thank you.
No.
I mean, right now, it's not worth it. See, this was Sade. I wanted to have fun.
Right.
They want to have no drama. They want to have no debate.
Yes.
Just wanted to go have some fun.
Right.
So some people, it's a lot harder.
Right.
To just have fun. So this one, no. And it was an old friend. I wasn't trying to take it. We wasn't like that. And we got a chance to eat, drink, party, walk our big asses up and down. Because we had to walk a mile to the,
Right.
so that's about to take off her shoes.
Now let's just say,
People take off their shoes.
now let's say we've all had one or two stories in our lifetime where we were surprised. Let's just say all of a sudden there's the post-activity offer thrown in your lap, Mario. Would you have considered it?
I'm tired. You know what? PMC, Mac, I'm so dedicated to you all to know that I needed to be in this chair this morning. I would have said no. It could have been anybody. It could have been Halle Berry. It could have been Halle Berry offering me sexual favors. I would have said no, because I'm dedicated to Mac.
Wait a minute.
And the PMC.
No,
And
alert.
the Larry. I'll be in that booth
Right.
in the morning. I'll be in that chair. I won't let sex divert me, Mac. No longer, Mac. I'll stand strong, PMC. And I'll be dedicated to the brotherhood.
Wait a minute.
I'll just say no.
Let me say something. We got an alert
No.
notice. Alert notice. GNN said backstage booty. Got plenty of it. I'm sorry.
And PMC said no head, no backstage pass.
See?
That's famous
See?
George Clinton
See,
quote.
Mario?
No
Look.
head, no backstage pass.
Let me tell you why stories have changed different and you age gracefully. Back in the day when we went to concerts,
I would've dogged them.
Wait, no, the concert would have been second, and our conquest
That's true.
would have been first.
But
You're
yeah.
actually trying to make a story,
That's
and
the
everybody's
difference
going
between
like,
35 and
no,
55.
wait, no, everybody's going like this. Can you just get to the part that's more important?
Nah, I didn't get no head. Then stop right, you nasty people. Y'all nasty. I would enjoy Sade and have me some wonderful shrimp.
Now you just see
Some wonderful shrimp with
It's like
some crab. Have me some shrimp and crab.
All right.
Had a good drink.
Now let's keep it artistic.
Now
'cause
we
don't.
gonna show any video.
Well, we're gonna show some videos, but I got one
I know
more
we're
though.
40 minutes into it.
I got one more into. I know that's what I'm saying. Nobody cares about. They want to know your experience. All right. Let me just say this.
No, I
because-
went home. I had a. You know what? Celeste dropped me home, and I gave her a copy of the Soldier of Love CD.
Right. No. You can tell everybody what you want to. Mark, I've been on this too. I've been on this.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, let me tell you how the experience goes. Back in the day when you really didn't get any, and you said, "Oh yeah, I got some," everybody would laugh
in
at
the
you.
10th grade?
They didn't believe you. Now you get to an age where you try to disqualify yourself. Nobody's gonna believe you, dude.
That's the truth. Let me tell you what's so funny, y'all. I have a lot of beautiful women friends, and people won't believe that I'm not having sex with them. So you can't convince them. So I don't cry. They see me out. I know you getting that. I know. And old girlfriends who know what you kind of like,
Right.
they look at girls when you're out. They see who you out with. And they look them up and down and say, I know what you want to
no way.
doing to her.
That's right.
I know what
That's
you like.
right. Wait, because
and I don't say nothing because you cannot convince a woman. Try convincing a woman that you're not doing. Baby, we just friends. I'm not. Ah, yeah, right.
How many
I
times
see her look at
right.
you.
How many times did you go out with a woman and you wanted people to think because she was that fine that you guys were doing something?
A bunch of times. I milked that shit. You had to milk that shit because women like you better when they see you with other fine women.
Yeah.
I used to get some fine women. Come on, because we were having the parties, right?
Right.
And like, come on, hang out with me. Better come on, hang out. Help me get laid. Now you be right up front of the party. I'll take care of you.
Hey,
So we used to hang out. We still get some fine ones, right?
PMC, he already answered that question. Unfortunately, he tried to say
PMC said he would have hit it.
No.
How many would hit old girlfriends?
No, he
Yes.
said you would have hit it if it was offered. That's what he's telling you. See, I
know
asked you the
what?
same
Not
question.
necessarily. I'm telling you guys, Celeste and I are friends. You don't want to complicate shit. Now, especially when you used to be involved with people, you have to let that shit be. Don't be trying to. Y'all know how complicated it can be.
Okay.
When you rekindle some shit. So I'm saying.
Okay. I got you.
Right now,
I got you.
right now, Vic, tell the truth. I'm not hitting old girlfriends. Tell the truth. I have not been.
No, he's not hitting.
I'm not hitting no girlfriend.
No.
Everybody thinks I am.
No.
Everybody. I go out on a date. If I even think about it, they want me tested.
Right. No, he doesn't. I can tell you this: he is not hitting old girlfriends. Now
I'm not hitting them.
He is hitting old dates.
I'm hitting old memories. Right. No, here's the thing. When you go out with old girlfriends, you remember why you stopped dating them. They will remind your ass. You know, I used to hate that shit about you. No, I'm telling you, that's not you, Celeste, not
Right.
you.
No.
I'm saying some folks, when you go out with them,
Right.
now you remember why you broke up with them.
That's right.
And some folks that you broke up a bunch of times,
Right.
you remember why it was each time.
Right.
So I'm just saying that's for real.
You know what, GNN, you're going to have to do your own little animation of the yin and yang story. I really don't want to elaborate on that one. It may take us down this other alleyway.
Damn, twin Asian girlfriends? Damn. That's back when back in the day, we could play some pipe. Now it's all sexual memories.
This is wrong.
That's what I do. I sit back and remember shit I used to do.
Well, see, we have turned this into a rebroadcast.
That's right. I'm supposed to be doing.
Wait a minute, I still got one more.
Oh, Vic,
because
okay.
there's one thing you can't do here because we can't leave this hanging because isn't it true that John Legend has performed at Carnegie Hall?
Yes.
Try to explain to the people how you guys missed John Legend or the greatest
Celeste's
proportion of the
badass
song.
directions.
How can
And then
you miss a singer of this magnitude?
Okay, Celeste. No, Celeste, get your ass on Facebook. And you go up there and tell everybody how you jacked up us seeing John Legend.
I'm
blown.
blown.
And you know what she said to me? She said, 10 years ago, you would have been cussing my ass out.
That's right.
And I said, see, I've aged and I'm mellow now. And I just go, you're just a terrible driver.
Okay.
But at least she drives. I'm driving with her because I don't drive,
I was here when you guys were talking about leaving at 4:30. Okay? I was here listening to you guys leave out at 4:30. Celeste, I heard you. I'm going to wash my car. All right. Okay? I heard all
That
this.
car was washed on the
You
outside.
guys get there late and miss John Legend.
After she fought with the GPS all the way down there.
Okay.
And then
Can you
end up going the wrong way down the street, going
Right.
back to the same restaurant and walking.
Can you tell me
I'm just telling you, I walked to the concert.
Rate the song and a half that you guys heard of John Legend. This is terrible.
I love holla, 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 holla. The one, maybe Jay-Z, Puffy, and of course, Ordinary People.
Right. Oh, Ordinary People's off
So
the
that's
chain,
what I'm
man.
saying. And then the one, maybe Puffy, Jay-Z, will more be for
Okay,
you.
well, let me just say-
that's hot.
Okay. How was the crowd feeling?
Oh, hot.
Why
Hot.
Legend?
I walked in, he was jamming and jumped up and stood on the piano. Thank you! Jumped up on the piano singing. Thank you! And I turned and looked at Celeste. I was like, She said, you want me to go get drinks?
How can you guys do that?
She said, you want me to go get drinks? And I love it. This is when they offer. See, usually with me, the cheap shit, they always offer to pay. I'll treat for the drinks. Yeah, $300 tonight. You will treat the goddamn drinks.
This is.
I'll go get some drinks. So she started laughing because I had teased her about somebody else. So, you get them $6 checks. They jump over you to grab
Right.
that. I'm treating. $6. Oh, it's my treat.
You know what? Is it true there is a thing called CP time?
Yes.
Okay.
And speaking of CP time,
Right. It's time. Okay.
PMC still going
I
after
know.
he would have.
I know.
No, I know what PMC say. Sade, come home, hit it.
You're
That's
right.
a wonderful
That's
night.
what the
Mac
whole
two.
reason for
Mac
going to
two.
the concert.
Mac said, come home, get the Rosso Classic.
Right.
Hit it, get some sleep.
Okay.
You guys,
You
our
can't-
body's a temple. Okay, now, how about the show for today? Since it's
I know,
42
man.
minutes
into the show, show us some videos, man.
Well, let's tell you guys what we got today. It's special broadcast week. We go get videos. Now, this next piece is really one of my great experiments. In 2005, I had interns. How many interns did I have?
9.
Man, I had all them Negroes over my house.
Negroes?
They didn't. When they were young, they used other words because they were young. They were young.
Right. That's cool.
All over my house, they could eat too, because part of the internship, I would feed them.
Right.
They would come over on Mondays and Tuesday nights.
That's why they came over.
From about 5 to about midnight.
And once the food was gone, they left.
I was cooking and they would eat. Now they were working. I had like 6. They were all on computers, all over here. You come over. What the hell's going on over here, Mario?
Right.
So I had interns, and we're going to do a project. Many of the interns had worked at a local cable place.
Right.
Plus, some of the guys that worked at the local cable place currently, then at the time, I had employed at some of our events as cameramen, because I would reach out to the cable guys. You could pay them. Right. They bring the camera from the cable place and shoot your stuff. You pay them. Right. Remember that. Okay, I tell people, remember, that's a good one. So anyway, when we talked to the cable people about coming down and do a cable show, they all had heard of us and knew us. We're like, hey, Mario. So then I got the band Clear Soul.
Right.
Corey Jacobs, a wonderful band. You get to see them. Great music, great playing. Arranged with them to come down and perform in it was Adelphia.
Adelphia, it was.
Cable system. Went out there, shot them, and I brought sound equipment in, mixed it, and ran the sound back into their stuff and mine.
Right.
They said it was the most anybody ever done in there. They even started doing extra lighting stuff themselves. Right. So it was a wonderful day. As an example of how I'm trying to do my whole indie thing. Right. I produced this DVD. The videos are up there all on YouTube. You can get the DVD for sale too. Right. But it's Clear Soul Live. And here's the other thing. It starts out with a time-lapse piece of us arriving to do the shoot. Right. And I had to get on my intern to even do this. They're so eating McDonald's in the morning, I'm like, get your ass out there. Set up the time-lapse, damn it. And what's with y'all?
I know.
My interns, they all my buddies. But anyway, but it's a wonderful piece. You get to see some wonderful performances and the making of. And remember, the video that you're seeing was all produced by Pack Stereo. It's one of my first DVD projects. It's out there for sale right now, on demand. Clear Soul Live. And you can check it out with Corey Jacobs on piano. He's the leader of the band, the Fader Master. Yep. Now, following that up, we have a piece on King, which you recorded live at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza, Vic. Hot spiritual group. Yeah, you know what? A lot of times you got to let go of judging what you're expecting to see, and you're not sure that a new artist is. People embrace them, and you can see on the comments and the post videos how people really love. They can say you can have 1,000 comments, but how much are they referring to what they feel the impact of what you're doing? And their song style is so unique. It's a little bit old school, but with their new flavor. And the producer and writer of the group is just amazing, because she's like a one-man show, one-woman show, but the vocalist, the sisters around her, makes the total package. So they all have their gifts, and I like where they're going with it. You can see that if they get them massaged even more, they're gonna be nice in their own little niche too. So you got some great music to listen to today. Yeah, all indies stuff we shot. And remember, I'm really proud of the Clear Soul stuff, right? Because we went out and we took it to a cable place, and I set up food, right? Took stuff down. Oh yeah, they'll come for food. We went down there. We're there all day, shot it, we cut it up, edited it. Right. I remixed the music. We made our own DVD. It's out there. You can take a look at all that. And so it's our little piece, and it's also to inspire you indies out there. Right. All right. And so. Then I'll finish my coffee. There we go. All right, so you ready, Vic? Yeah, it's time. I'm gonna go over to the scheduler. Yeah, you're supposed to be going over it. We actually were supposed to just do an intro, you guys, and then get out so we can go do our work. But I told him, I said, you know what, you got to evaluate the concert, because I need to get some feedback. Because when I couldn't go, I'm mad. 125 for Section D. Okay. That's why broke brothers don't have a chance. Yeah, but look what you got from it. We don't have a chance. You came up strong. You know what? Because I'm older, I'm like, that's why, because I was going to spend that kind of money. I said, come on, Celeste. Yeah, and I'm going to get Celeste's post-concert activities. Celeste, put some comments on Facebook. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to find out what really happened since Mario's keeping it close to the vest. Oh, and then another thing, as we go through this today, while we're showing the things, you're going to start seeing episodes from yesterday's show appearing on Facebook. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, we are. So enjoy it, man. In the meantime, I'll hopefully get back to you guys. I got to go out here and see if they allow us to go and show that wonderful concert coming up today.
with our girl Kelly Price, man. I'm looking forward to that. That should be nice, man. You all ready for it, man?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, here's that time lapse.
Yeah.
Check it out. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right,
Peace.
Let me switch over.